It should be, I rule, sandwich monkey. I live in magic land and I am king. But, you know, pleasure is no longer simple. People have become very aspirational about it, and they have these lifestyle concepts. I don't know, what is a lifestyle? How do you style a life? I can't answer that. So, you know, the whole idea of simple things are hard to enjoy anymore, like eating and drinking, you know? I mean, the food programs have ruined a lot of that, because what happens to you at a certain point in your life is that you start to go to other people's houses. You don't entertain yourself anymore by getting arrested and so on and vomiting in new places. You start to visit people and entertain. And then you have to sit down and have dinner with them and so on. And it's a very strange idea, all this, actually, you know, that you suddenly get couples as friends. You know, I mean, it is so rare to find one person you can tolerate. To suddenly try and quadrangulate that miracle is very weird. And why does this happen, anyway? Why? It's because of children. Your child chooses to play with another child, and you have to meet the owner. And have it round your house to eat your stuff and talk at you. And you have those horrible, ridiculous four-way conversations over the table, you know? Oh, it's terrible what's happening in Israel, isn't it? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. No, I wouldn't have done that. And what is this cheese? It's very nutty. It's very nutty. Has it got nuts in it? It feels like it's got nuts. Is it nuts? Yeah, Sharon, obviously, you know, Arafat, it's all very, very complicated. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know what's going to happen. It's nuts. No, Play-Doh. I'm eating Play-Doh. Am I eating Play-Doh? And then... And these people, when you go to their houses as well, they're so competitive, you know. You arrive at somebody's house and they bring you, they say this is the front garden, this is the kitchen, this is the hall, this is the living room, and you think, I know, I'm standing in it. We're going to move the front garden into the back so that we have more room. We want to nail the stairs under the ceiling so we can put the fish tank in the toilet. And our Julian is very happy in the local school, in the local grade school there in the Grove behind the arcade. Very, very happy. 18 teachers to a child I have in there. He's doing very well. All with their own computer and direct access to the Pentagon. And you think, I don't need this. I do not need all this competition. I only came here because you said you had a f***ing chicken. We don't bother much with hot stuff round my way anymore. We just go to the fridge and come back with findings. You know, sometimes you might come in with the grocery bags and think, tonight we will make something that has 2 colors in it. But you don't. You know you won't as well. You sit in front of the television watching the cookery programs, eating bread from the bag, dipping it in anything runnier than bread. Because that is how people live. This whole concept of lifestyle is a terrible fiction, you know. And they have the home improvement programs and food programs and wine programs telling you what's in the wine. Oh, it's delicious. It's got everything in here. Overcoats and... there's definite beavers in here. Yeah, kind of early 18th century discarded manuscripts. It's rubbish. There are 2 types of wine, okay? There's the one where you drink it and you go, that's all right. Can we get 8 of those, please? We'll have 8 of those. There's the other one where you drink it and you go, Jesus, what is that? Oh. Very, very occasionally you'll hit a subtle one where you go, actually, that's all right. That's okay. That's nice. I like it. It's quite a good thing to stick with, actually, wine for an evening, you know, because it's kind of slow release and imaginative, and if you drink enough of it, eventually somebody will say, I know, let's all go duck hunting in Kansas. And you think that's a fantastic idea. I know somebody who'll give us a ride. Me. And it's not like that with beer. I think beer is just made by the big food companies to make you stalk the street at 1 or 2 in the morning looking for anything kind of half edible. You go, look, there's a nun, get her, fry her, fry her. But you do have to be kind of careful. Some of them are just sort of dangerous, frankly, the drinks. You know, the vodka martinis and things they make here is very tricky. You know, you drink it and you go, what is this? This is rubbish. You can't taste anything. It doesn't have any perfume. It's not doing anything. What's the point of this? I mean, come on, why did we spend all our money? Why are we on a traffic island? Kind of deceptive. Whiskey is quite a mean kind of a drink. It turns you into two people, you know. One of you is very nice. You go up to total strangers and say, hi, how are you? Come in, have everything I have. Sit down, what would you like? And then you go up to people you've known and loved all your life and say, you, get the f*** out of my house. Get out. F*** off and leave a tip. But the one you have to be most careful of is actually gin. Because you also have to be 45, female, and sitting on a stairs. Because gin isn't really a drink at all. Gin is a kind of mascara thinner. You know, people get a load of that inside them and then you hear all that stuff, you know. Nobody likes my shoes. I made 50 sausage rolls and not one of you gives a f***. And my favorite, everybody shut up, shut up! This song is all about me.
BBC America Comedy Live will be back with more Dylan Moran after this.
The problem with this neighborhood, it's the whites, it's the African Americans, it's the Jews, it's the Puerto Ricans, it's the Arabs, the Asians, the Irish, and the Italians. I'm not a bigot, I'm no racist, but I just don't like Americans. I always wanted to live in Lapland. Hey, you ever have reindeer cheese?
No.
Oh, you'll never go back once you've had that. Hard to get, though. Yeah, but I'm making my own now. Yeah, from cats.
Cats.
Yeah, you take the little teats and you need a lot of cats for a pound of cheese, I'll tell you that. But, oh, what a flavor.
But you know, everybody's prejudiced. I am riddled with prejudices. I depend on my prejudices to remind me who I am. I don't want people coming up to me all the time being as nice to me as they are to everybody else because I know they're lying. My problem is that other people don't think exactly like I do, and that's what makes the days so long. People being nice all the time is a very bad idea. It will mean bad things will happen to them late at night. Or they will do very bad things. They have to take it out on somebody. Like children, because they are a very, very overvalued, over-sentimentalized group in this society, you know? Everybody goes coochie coochie coo all day long, and what are they really? What are they? Expensive to maintain midget drunks. That's what they are. People who come in and greet you by kneeing you in the face in the morning, talking absolute rubbish from the moment they're awake. All day long, all day, all day. They can't even walk straight. You could put them on an infinite radial plane. They will find the one pebble there and spend their whole day banging their eye off it. And then you have to drive them to an emergency room when you're doing something important like sitting down. They talk like drunks. You say, it's time for bed now. And they say, no, 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 no. And they're responsible for so much evil. You know, far too many charities. Far too many children who need another cookie and children who want this and that. And there's a famous one in Britain, Children in Need. When is the last time you saw a child who wasn't in need? When is the last time a child said to you, actually, that's enough key lime pie for me. I'm just going to go and mow the lawn. It doesn't happen. I'm actually scared of young people when I see them on the street. You know, people who are just becoming adults. I don't even see young people on the street. This is just age. You know, it catches up with you. What I see are youths. the way they're described in police radio reports. That's what I see. Slumped S-shapes in their hoods, standing beside a bin full of burning grannies or whatever's in there. All texting each other because they've given up on speech. It takes too long. In their huge pants. I'm frightened by their whole culture. The music, I tried to like rap. I really did try, you know, and it made me feel ancient. I tried to get home with the Downies, but I can't do it. You know, blues music I understand, I grew up with it, it's passionate, it's wonderful, people singing of their disenfranchisement, you know, meaning every word. I ain't got nothing and they're taking that away too. I haven't even got a guitar here, I'm strumming my belly button. They all had wonderful names, Blind Dead, McJones Lemon, all those people. You don't get that with rap. It's all about attainment. It's about what people have got. It's about showing off and aggression. You know, I got pecs and guns and limos, and I got spare pecs in my limo. My limo's powered by bitch juice. I was in a bar not that long ago. This song came on. I'll always remember it. It was called The Funk Soul Brother, and it went on for about 3 years. And I always remember the song, the title, because it was also all of the lyrics. It was that school of songwriting, you know, easy on the words in case we use them all up. And it went to the Funk Soul Brother, the Funk Soul Brother, right about now, the Funk Soul Brother, the Funk Soul Brother, the Funk Soul Brother. Well, you know, it's the Funk Soul Brother, essentially. And after a while, I began to penetrate the meaning of this song, and I gathered that somebody was about to arrive, and, you know, everybody else was terribly excited. Maybe he was bringing cake or something, they didn't say. But you see, the thing was, the twist was, he wasn't quite there yet, you see? And, no, I'm not saying it's a bad song.